What's up, guys? We're here today with another episode of our ranked BattleSpot series. As you can see, we have a totally new team. I was just going to switch out two different mons from my last episode, but you know what? I decided to bring a totally different team just to try new things out and see how that goes. But anyways, as you can see, we have a Gyarados, which is a Mega Gyarados. We have Galissapod with the Assault Vest. We have Haxorus with the Lumberry. A special Minior set with the White Herb Shell Smash, get something done with that. We have a Rabombi with the Focus Sash, and a PALOSSAND with the Leftovers, which I was running Amnesia on it, but I decided to do Stockpile because there's so many physical attackers, and I wanted to get that extra physical defense. But and that's another reason we brought Gyarados, was because I just wanted something to intimidate my opponents and have that Mold Breaker. We have two Mold Breaker mons with Haxorus and Mega Gyarados for those Mimikyus, but we are 6 and 8 right now, and we found our first opponent already. We see the Golduck, Pelipper, Beware. What's that thing's name? I haven't seen it in so long. Electros, Metagross, and sadly we see the, I want to say Scolipede, but I feel like that's the baby form. I'm not too sure. Anyways, looking at this, I'm really liking PALOSSAND. PALOSSAND is looking really nice here. I think I'm actually going to lead PALOSSAND. I'm going to bring the Rabombi. Am I? Yes, because I am packing that energy ball. And then I think I will bring, looking at my opponent's team, I'm going to bring Gyarados. We're going to rock with that. We're going to see if we can't make this work and end today's episode on a at least even. I always try to aim for even, but doesn't always happen. I think my opponent's asleep, has disease in the name. Never know. Or they're just AFK, or they're not. Prove me wrong. Anyways, we're going to jump right into this match. I'm excited to see how well this team works. I kind of threw it together randomly, but the more I look at it, they kind of go well together. So there we see we lead with our nice and shiny PALOSSAND. I love that black sand. And there's the Scolipede. Okay. So I am more than happy to go for a stockpile right here on the potentially obvious Protect, but I'm not too sure. Fun fact, Hawaii has black sand, and that's why you see shiny PALOSSAND. But we're going to see the Earthquake right out, going to do nothing. And I'm going to get that stockpile off. And the nice and Leftovers recovery. No speed boost. Oh, that must be a pre-bank thing. I see no reason not to go for Earth Power here. Withdrawals. Probably gonna go out to Pelipper. Okay. I should have saw that coming. Okay. Well, should have saw that coming, but and went for another. Should have went for the Shadow Ball or the Stockpile. That's my fault. Looking at this though, I really don't want to switch out, so I'm just gonna go right for the Shadow Ball. Goes right for Ice Beam. Okay. I think we could take that at +1. We do. That was a good chunk of damage. But now I think we're at a point where I do not think we can live a water type move. especially in the rain. But I'm not going to switch out. And if I switch out to Gyarados, which I think I'm going to do after this because obvious reasons, I'm not going to Mega Evolve. Goes right for Ice Beam again. What are you predicting? Well, down goes Pelipper, so that's one threat gone. Why would my opponent not switch? Or go for a water type move? Does my opponent not run a water type move? That would be insane. I'm glad we got that stockpile up. There's the Electros. Okay. Well, Levitate is a thing. I could go for the Giga Drain and get some recovery, but I'm just gonna go outright for a Shadow Ball. In the rain? What is my opponent doing? I don't know what my opponent's doing. Just gonna go for a Giga Drain here. I want to get some HP back. Goes for another Flamethrower. What? It takes us out. Sadly. Down goes the rain. I'm gonna go out to Rabombi here. Just gonna go right for a Quiver Dance. So whatever my opponent wants to do with that Scolipede, I can just take it out with the Earthquake from Gyarados. Just not Mega Evolve. That's a right situation for Flamethrower. I don't know what my opponent was expecting there. I'm gonna go right for the Moonblast. Just take this thing out. +2, max special attack, modest Rabombi. Look at this little thing. I was actually playing in free battles with this thing, and I just one-hit KO'd a Guzzlord, and it was the funniest thing. Seeing that giant abomination get blown back by a little Rabombi. And now, I do believe I can just hit this thing. I think all my moves are resisted by this thing. They are. So let's go ahead and check which one hits the hardest. Summary. Bug Buzz 90. 95 for Moonblast. 90. Okay. So yeah, I'm just going to go right for the Moonblast. Has the highest base power and all my moves are resisted anyway, so. But this is +2, so it should still hurt a decent amount. Goes right for water. My opponent doesn't. Does my opponent not have like a poison type move to go for? I mean, I get it. I have Mega Gyarados, but I'm not Mega Evolved yet. And there's the Intimidate anyway, so I'm not Mega Evolving. Just gonna go for a Waterfall. It's neutral. I forgot that Bug resists ground type moves. But can't go wrong with the neutral Waterfall. And that right there is why I didn't Mega Evolve. Down goes my opponent's last mon, so that is a victory for us with our first battle. We are 7 and 8. I really don't know what to think of that. What to think of that match at all. Like, it seemed like my opponent had competitive sets, but wasn't executing them right or something. I don't know. That is a mystery. But we're going to go ahead and jump into our second battle of this episode. What do we want to listen to? Listen to Team Skull. Do a Team Skull team. We are 7 and 8 with our opponent. We're like 110 above in the rating. And there's two of the Ultra Beasts and our old friend Garchomp. Anyways, we see Garchomp, Wishy-Washy, Salazzle, Mudsdale, Buzzwole, and Celesteela. So, looking at this, I think this is another beautiful situation where we lead PALOSSAND. As much as I want to bring Minior, it just doesn't have a place here. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. I'm gonna bring Rabombi in the back, and then what else do I want to bring? Let's bring Gyarados. We're gonna bring same team. Same team, it works. I could have brought Galissapod, but it's just something about Mega Gyarados. That nice and surfing Pikachu shirt. We'll see what my opponent wants to lead with. Either way, I think Rabombi is like the MVP of this team. Because it destroys so many things in BattleSpot. There's Wishy-Washy. I'm okay with this. Sorta. I don't know. I'm maxed out in defense. I am maxed out in defense. I'm just gonna go right for a Giga Drain. I outspeed this monster. Bring it down. It does about half. There's the waterfall. So as long as I can live, I do. There's the water compaction. Got that nice and sharp defense race. See, that's why I want to run Amnesia on this set over Stockpile, because as long as I can live a water type move, I'm good. I'm just gonna go right for Giga Drain again. Potentially get all that HP back. I still need to learn speed tiers, because I know this thing is slow. Withdraws Wishy-Washy, that's fine. What are you going to go out to? Buzzwole? I don't know what you got for me. But I'm not too scared of that Wishy-Washy, because like I said, I do have Rabombi in the back. But we're at a decent amount of HP. I'm just going to go right for that Shadow Ball. Goes for Ice Punch. We did get that defense raise, which comes in clutch right there. So we're going to get off the Shadow Ball. Doesn't do a whole lot. Does not do a whole lot. But I don't want to switch in Gyarados, because it is a neutral hit. Just gonna go for Giga Drains. There's thawed out first turn. PALOSSAND, what are you doing, you monster? I like this mon. I don't think we're at any range of HP to live anything. I should have just went for a Shadow Ball right there, but what can you do? Shadow Ball wouldn't have taken this thing out anyways. We don't live that, unfortunately. And there's the Beast Boost. And I'm just going to go out to Rabombi here. Now the question is, do I want to Quiver Dance yet? No, I do not. I'm just going to go for Moonblast. Withdrawals. What are you going to go out to? Celesteela? I'm okay with that. So we've seen all three of my opponent's Mons. That does a lot. That does a lot for being resisted. But we're gonna go out to Gyarados here. I'm not gonna let Rabombi fight this thing as much as I want to. Get the Intimidate off, lower this thing's attack. Whatever it wants to go for, Leech Seed. Saw that coming. I don't know what this thing has to hit me with. But we are going to Mega Evolve. And go right for a Waterfall. Wanted to set up a Dragon Dance, but sometimes it's better to just outright attack. Gonna break the mold. Alright, looks like we may... Well, we know that's gonna do nothing. We know that Rabombi can take out the rest of my opponent's Mon, so that's no problem. We just gotta get rid of this thing. Or at least down to a point where Rabombi can like finish this off after setting up a Quiver Dance. But it's only a matter of time before we get some Waterfall flinches. Goes for Hidden Power. What Hidden Power is this? Nothing that's effective. I think here I'm actually going to set up a Waterfall. A Dragon Dance. I'm really fearful that Celesteela has a Flamethrower, which they commonly do. Goes for Protect. Okay. That was a perfect opportunity to set up this Dragon Dance. Perfect opportunity. So now we know this Waterfall is going to hit like a truck. There we go. There's the Heavy Slam. Are we going to see another Protect? I'm gonna take a guess and say yes. Please tell me I'm not wrong. Goes for Protect. Okay, I set up another Dragon Dance. These Ultra Beasts makes for some intense matches. So my opponent has a chance to go for a double protect here, and that would be bad for us. Goes for protect. Doesn't get it. That's perfect. Come on. +2 waterfall. Takes this thing right out. We're good. We are good. That was a close one. Probably gonna see a no DC. Okay. Well, unless my opponent has protect on any of the other mons, my Gyarados is gonna just go ahead and finish up this game. Gonna go ahead and clean up Gyarados the Janitor. I'm sorry, Mega Gyarados the Janitor. And there's Wishy Washy, but you're not living a +2 crunch. And even if you do, I got a Focus Sash, Energy Ball, Rubombi in the back. So let's go for that nice and powerful crunch. +2. Goodbye. And that is a win, and bringing our record back up to 8 at 8-8. Even, nice and even record. We are good. I'm happy. This team's working out pretty well. Probably, knock on wood, don't want to jinx myself and like lose every single battle with the rest of this. Let's go ahead and not save that video and jump into our final battle for this video. That 1505 rating with 8 and 8. We'll do the Team Skull admin song. I need to go through and get the last 2 songs. Actually, what I need to do is start keeping track of which songs I use, but we'll worry about that when we switch over to Wi-Fi battles. 16 battles, nice and even, but somehow 1505. But hopefully Golisopod and Minior have a chance to be brought in this next battle. I want to bring Haxorus, but I've used Haxorus, so these are like some new mons I want to see get some usage. But we see another Celesteela, Garchomp, Pheromosa, Magnezone, Primarina, and Marowak. So what do we want to bring? Sadly, I think this is another situation where we're not going to get to bring Minior. Though I really want to. But half of his team destroys it. What do I want to bring? I'm gonna lead. Let's lead Golisopod, bring the Rubombi, and let's bring Gyarados again. Just because of the Garchomp scares me. Hopefully we can win this one. We'll get 3 wins in an episode. That hasn't happened so far in Sun and Moon. There's our Golisopod lead against Pheromosa. So I'm okay with this. Just gonna go right for that liquidation. This thing has no defenses. There's the withdraw. What are you going out to? Primarina? Perfect. Fine. Go ahead. Do that. I got Poison Jab for you. Now I do believe, based on my couple of test runs with this team, you are within Poison Jab range. And I am running the Assault Vests. That just outright blows me away. Now I have a choice here. Do I go out to Rabambi and set up? This is a tough choice. Do I go out in Rabambi, set up a Quiver Dance? Do I go out to Gyarados and start setting up Dragon Dances? Let's go to Rabambi. Set up that Quiver Dance. My opponent stays in. What have you got for me? Moonblast? I got you. My opponent is definitely invested in attack. Special attack, that is. Down goes that threat. I'm not scared of Pheromosa. Like, at all. That thing has, like, the defenses of a wet cardboard box. There's Magnezone. That I'm kind of worried about. It's gonna go right for that Moonblast. It's the hardest hitting thing I got. And there's the Thunderbolt. If my opponent is scarfed, they got this. Yep, I think my opponent has this in the bag. We're gonna get done in by a... Yeah, I think we lost this one. That's fine. We got 2 wins. Kind of in a situation where I have to Mega Evolve and go right for Earthquake. In the event my opponent isn't scarfed, I am Jolly. Max speed, max attack. I do outspeed. Okay. That's a dead Magnezone. Now, I think we lose. To Pheromosa. Gonna go for Waterfall and hope for the best. High jump kick, lands it. Goodbye, Gyarados. Goodbye. He's Ultra Beast. Anyways, that is the end of our 3rd match. Almost won it, almost won it. Kinda wish I wouldn't have Mega Evolved there, but I don't know if it would have mattered. I don't know if Gyarados would have even lived that. Could have played that a little bit better, but ah well. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe, comment. Subscribe if you want to see more, comment, all that good stuff, you know. I'm bulk recording right now, so I'm trying to get a lot of things done. But once again, if you guys enjoyed it, have a good day.